Welcome back, Nintendo collectors. I'm Alex. I've just got back from Revival, which was a retro event, gaming event in Wolverhampton, which was absolutely brilliant. Loved it, had a fantastic time. Especially just being with my mates, having a laugh, having a beer, playing a bit of competition gaming, bit of trading, and just having a great time. I really enjoyed this weekend. It was a small affair. It's nowhere near as big as Replay, but it's got enough there for what I want to have a good time. And if you haven't been, you've got to go, guys, because this was just like a little warm-up. So next year, hopefully, it'll be a little bit bigger, be a few more arcades, and hopefully a few more UK VAC members can get involved and bring along some unusual cabs that we've never seen before. You know, I brought along Space Launcher, and it went down really well, and a lot of people enjoyed it. We had a little competition going, and funny enough, I managed to beat the world record on it, which I wasn't going out my way for, but I knew in the back of my head what it was. This is the main world record for Space Launcher. We was playing it obviously on original hardware, but there's no no entry for Space Launcher high score on original hardware. So you could say I already have the world record, but that's not the point. You know, you've got to beat the main record, which is what everybody was playing. So that's what I was going for, and it was at 72,000, and it was great. I went way past that when it got up to 95,000 was my top score. So I know now that I do have a very good score, and hopefully it is the world record. Obviously, it's not official because you've got to record it. You've got to take a video from the PCB. Just set the camera up, rolling, and just play every game until you get until you beat the world record, which I did, but I didn't record it. But you know, I'm not bothered about that. I had all my mates there. It was great to see all my mates watching me get this score, and enjoying them watching and playing the game as well, because they really enjoyed playing it. It's a very simple mechanic, but it's a fantastic little game. If you haven't played it, guys, get on MAIN and play Space Launcher. We had a great laugh playing it Saturday. So yeah, I'm really chuffed about that, getting a world record on Space Launcher. Really chuffed. Now, I was going to do a gameplay of it, because it's been a long time since I've done a Space Launcher gameplay. But unfortunately, the power supply, again, has gone wrong in it, so I'm going to have to sort that out. But next, when it comes back, I'm going to do another Space Launcher gameplay. But for this video, I just want to have a chat. I've done a little video of Replay, a little walk around with Shaun from the Ten Pence Arcade podcast. We walked around the whole Revival event looking at a few of the cabs and the console setup and whatnot. Also want to do the pickups that I got from Revival, which was with Shaun, with Tooty. I've got loads of games actually that I haven't unwrapped yet. They're still in boxes, but I thought I'd do that in another video. And also I've got all of the stuff that I've got off Dave, Retro Dave, because also we did that trade. He got my Popeye and I got a few of his games. I've yet to reveal all of those games yet, so I'm going to have to do that in another video. So this video I just want to concentrate on my pickups from Revival, the walk round with Revival, and I'm going to do two gameplays of two really cool Game Boy Advance shoot 'em ups at the end of the video. You've got to check it out, guys, because these two games are really cool and quite rare, and I managed to find both of them at Revival, and I'm really pleased because I've been looking for them for a long time. So check that out, guys, at the end of the video. So yeah, going back to Revival, had a fantastic time. Saw Victor Marland, Shaun, obviously we did the walk round with Shaun, Tooty at the bar having a beer. Cheers, Tooty. At last, finally, we got to have a chat, and I really enjoyed chatting with you and Cyber Snake. It was just great. I really enjoyed your company, and I hope we can meet up again at the next event and have a few more beers and do a few more trades, because I had such a laugh with you guys. And all the other UK VACers that were there, and anyone else that come up and said hello to me, I just had a great time. It was such a great event. I guess the highlight for me was the Space Launcher record that I got, but also I enjoyed playing it. There was a Metallica pin there. That was a fantastic game. I know Muddy Music really liked it. I think he's thinking about buying one now. I really enjoyed that. Shane Pinbot was down, which was my favourite, Bride of Pinbot. It seems the last two events it's been broken. So I'm really gutted about that because it is a favourite of mine. But I did enjoy playing Super Mario Brothers pinball, and God, if I had the room, that's definitely on my list to buy. It's not the best pinball machine, but it is a good pin. It is a good game. It's definitely not a bad game, and the theme is just absolutely awesome. Hearing the sound of those coins going every time you hit the bumpers is just a great. Oh, it's just a great game. I loved it, and the theme is fantastic. So that's definitely on my list of pins to buy. So yeah, so what I'm going to show you now, guys, is a walk around a Revival. Check this out. So here we are, guys, at Revival Wolverhampton. I've got Shaun from the Ten Pence Arcade podcast. How you doing, Shaun?
You alright, mate?
What do you think of the event?
Excellent, really good so far.
Really
this
good,
is day
isn't
2, isn't it?
Yeah, and what sort of games do you think are your favourites here this weekend?
Obviously, good and patchy over there.
Good and patchy, yeah.
And also they've got 2 Vectrexes, and I love the Vectrex.
What have you been playing with Vectrex?
Mindstorm.
Mindstorm. You clocked it, didn't you?
Yeah, clocked it in over 1 million.
Oh, God.
And then you just carry it, you can play that forever.
Yeah. I've got Craig over there as you guys. Our good friend Muddy Music Boy there. As you can see, playing all around. We've got stalls there lined up. Same games. All the pieces down the middle. And the arcades. It's a level more around the start on the pin straight shape.
Yeah, it's definitely that.
Yeah, we've got Simpsons. You a fan of this game?
It's okay, it's alright. It's a 4-player.
Bit of a party game, isn't it? Yeah. They've moved my space launcher. So this is the cab I brought along, guys. I actually thought, I think I actually beat the world record yesterday at 98,000. We'll have to check on Twin Galaxies for that, but I was well chuffed. Everyone's surrounded me, watched me beat them.
You get a buzz, don't you, when people are when people are getting you on.
Really, really cool. So we've got off-road. You like this game?
I liked it on the Amiga.
So come over here, mate. Just setting them all up. Did you play this yesterday? Everyone raving about this game.
I've played it on quite a bit. I like these new pinballs because they're so bright.
Yeah.
You can see everything that's going on even at the top of the table. Excellent machine.
Yeah, the classic Adams family over there. Spider-Man's supposed to be good. I haven't played Transformer. I think these are like the top 4 pins at the moment, aren't they? Like playing.
Yeah, Adams family never gets off.
No. So moving on to a few of the arcades. Classic Donkey Kong there. What's this one here, Shaun?
Racing Hero. It's a lesser known Sega racer. I think it's about the same time as Power Drift, a bit after that.
Oh, okay.
It's decent.
It's the same sort of hardware, is it?
It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it.
Space Harrier.
Looks like it.
Stop doing that.
We've got an Xevious. Is that Xevious in there?
Terra Cresta.
Oh, Terra Cresta.
Excellent little game. It's very difficult. Press to follow that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we know how much Vic hates Moonchester.
He loves it. Yeah.
Does he like this one?
He actually likes this, yeah.
Does he? Oh,
It's got a similar thing where you get bolt-ons to your ship.
Yeah.
Apart from that, there's not many
I've got
similarities.
Xevious on my Versus Red Tent and I can't stand the music. The sound just goes round and round and round. It's brilliant, but it's a good little game. Shooting game, area 51.
Area 51 sequel, yes, side 4. Which is alright.
Is it alright?
It's just quite taste that one, I think.
Namco, Mrs. Pac-Man, how's the Midway?
I've heard of it. I think it might take off that one.
I'm not a Pac-Man fan. I've never heard of this one either, Donkey Kong. This is in a fantastic condition, this Donkey Kong.
It is.
It is, isn't it? Better than mine, it's been restored, obviously. What's this one? It's just a jammer cab there. We've got Fixing Felix here. Oh, I absolutely hate this game.
Not so keen.
No.
I've not given it a lot of chance,
I
really.
don't see the attraction, but you know,
The cab's nice.
yeah.
You think or not?
Repro in it, I can't get off on it. I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me, I'm afraid. Classic game warfare. For me as a kid, when I first saw this game, it just blew our minds. Just the sound, the synthesized speech, it was so cool, this game.
I still remember hearing that sound.
Yeah.
Just thinking, what was that?
It looks like a TIE fighter, doesn't it? The actual cab. It's
You
like
know,
got
I've
wings.
never noticed that
You know
before.
what I mean? It's just so cool.
Yeah.
You ain't lit up. Absolutely fantastic, man. I think we're pretty good at this one, Shaun, aren't you?
I've not played it a lot. I got 25, 26,000.
Gyrus.
This is both of our favourites in it. We both like this game. I'd love to
Top
get
score on that.
200,000, but I'd love to pocket it.
I think I did because I actually bought a dedicated one over from America, and I sold it to Dave eventually, but I managed to get over 200,000. I can't remember the exact score.
There's some brilliant players.
It is a bit of a pattern game though, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's not like Juno First. It's, you know, they just come at you from any direction. It's different every time you play it. It is sort of pattern based a little bit, isn't it? Especially the bonus
yeah, well, the
stages.
way the ships spawn, but I've never taken the time to learn it where they spawn.
And here we've just got a mishmash of silver. And then we've got a good friend over here from Belgium. How you doing, mate? You alright?
Hello. Welcome from the continent.
How you doing?
Sunday morning without coffee could be better.
Alright, I'll get you a coffee in a minute, alright?
Can I switch it for a tea?
What?
Can I switch it out for a tea because I don't
Alright,
drink
I'll
coffee?
sort you one out in a minute. I'll just do a little walk round, okay?
Alright.
It's got this selling all these PCBs, which is cool, and then we've got all the consoles set up.
Philips CDI.
Yeah.
Strange machine.
A lot of these machines pass me by, I have to admit.
Yeah, me too.
I remember the BBC obviously at school. Every kid had that at school.
What's this game?
Obviously Chuckneck,
What
one
the hell
of my
is that?
favourite games of all time. Why? The freedom to do what you want. I would say it's even better than Donkey Kong in many ways.
Really?
Well, because you could jump mid-air onto a ladder and then suddenly climb the ladder at any height. You know, it would just seem more freedom to do what you want.
And you don't die when you fall.
Exactly.
Always good.
I think it's a classic game, and really that should have been made into an app. It really should have
Still
been.
time.
Yeah, so we're just
What is that, ball blade?
I don't know what that is.
Trailblazer. Not Trailblazer.
What's that one there, Shaun?
Someone's told me what it is. I've forgotten. Yeah, it's a 1942 alike thing
Yeah.
on the Amiga, but I can't remember the name of it.
It's alright.
It's been in Retro Gamer recently.
So, should we have a walk around this bit quickly? Just do a
Yep.
quick walk around here. We've got Whirlwind. There's the Vectrex is set up, which is really cool.
That's some guy's programmed that game, Big Blue. I'm going to have a go of it. He's here today. He's the actual programmer. It's on a
I'll have a
flash
go,
card. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. Looks a bit like Scrabble, is it?
It's like a shark game, underwater game, by the looks of it.
Yeah, a bit of that.
Got an Astro City set up playing, what is that?
Final Fight, yeah.
That looks awesome on there.
Yeah, they're great.
Neo Geo. I'm really gutted that Rider's Pinbot, this is one of my favourite pinball machines of all time. I just love this game. Fantastic synthesized speech. I don't know, it's just so cool. Look at it.
Yeah.
I'm gutted it's not actually working. Terminator 3, don't know much about this game. We've got the Retro Lords up here. Some sort of competition with rock and roll racing going on.
Yeah, there's a few competitions yesterday as well.
Is there?
Yeah.
It's got a little stall going on. More consoles here. There's an old Adam grandstand.
The Vic's favourites in television. And controllers.
NES, Super Nintendo, got a Game Boy set up there. We've got oh, this is fantastic. Super Mario Brothers Pinball. I done this yesterday.
You like it?
I do like it, yeah. And I know that's cliche for me to say because I'm a big Nintendo fan, but actually it's not a bad game. It's actually really good and the theme is fantastic.
I haven't played it yet. I'll have a quick go in a minute.
It's good fun.
Oh, one of my favourites.
Right, so that's back to gaming. Shaun, why is your favourite?
This is one of them. This is a sequel to Donpachi. It's called Dodonpachi, and it's the start of the series Dodonpachi. There was B-Storm, there was Daiuju, there was Daifukatsu, and they're still making them now for Xbox 360 and stuff. And it's the quintessential, that's a good word, isn't it?
It is.
Quintessential bullet hell. It's got everything. It's got combos, it's got lots of dodging. It's just a brilliant series and a brilliant game.
I haven't given it a time. I'm going to definitely give that a go later on.
Put this down and play it now, sir.
And look at this. This is Revenge from Mars. This is a fantastic looking pinball. It's got like a half mirror effect where it's got the if you look underneath here, the actual monster's up there, but it's reflected down onto the play screen, which is a really cool effect. And it's a fantastic fantastic game. I'd love to try it.
It's an original game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Quite different.
We've got an X arcade stick over there.
It's got name in the back of it, that, you know, it's clever.
Oh, is it? Yeah. If they've got the space, then
Yeah,
why
good
not?
idea, yeah.
You know, not everyone's got the space, especially, you know, with us Londoners, tiny little houses.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's it, guys. This is Revival, spanning right down here. There is another section over here. We'll just have a look through here. It's not much, but
You got the competition bit upstairs.
oh yeah, competition. I haven't been up there yet.
They had Mario and Crazy Taxi fighters as well yesterday.
So just having a look here. We've got my friend Muddy Music's little Dino Kings, which he's converted to Midnight Resistance.
Beautiful, that, isn't it?
We've got Joker, Radical, Funhouse, and Johnny and Mnemonic. Is that right?
Mnemonic,
Got to be
yeah.
careful how you say that, haven't you? Ridge Racer.
Rainbow Islands, we imagine.
Yeah. Rainbow Islands. It's a lovely, very
They are really good then.
So that's it, guys. That is Revival. That's it. Cheers, guys.
Thank you, cheers.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that walk around with me and Shaun. I really enjoyed doing that with Shaun. Thanks for that, buddy. I think we got the whole ambience into that video. I know our voices couldn't be heard very well, but I'll have to get a better mic for that. But you could get a feel for the whole place. It really felt like an old 80s arcade in there. You know, it's quite a small event. All the machines and pinballs and consoles set up. Really loud, but I like that. It gave it great atmosphere, you know, I really enjoyed it. So it was good to have Shaun walk round me, bounce off him. He's very knowledgeable when it comes to all his games. He's a good player as well, so it was really, really cool. So I just want to say also, if you want to get involved, guys, with arcade collecting and stuff like that, get yourself onto UK VAC, which is the biggest UK video arcade collectors forum. You can buy machines on there, there's competitions on there, high scores on there, general chit chat about, you know, events and whatnot. So if you want to get involved, sign up to UK VAC. It is the best forum in the United Kingdom. I'm on it, I'm a member on there, so join up, guys. Also, go and have a listen to Shaun and Vic's 10 Pence Arcade podcast. Again, they'll update you on all the events that are happening in the UK. New arcades that are opening up. They do tech, they do competitions, they do reviews of games. So check that out. That's the 10 Pence Arcade podcast with Shaun and Vic. That's really, really cool. So yeah, just get involved. I mean, more people that get involved with these events and more people that bring their machines along, just gives it more diversity. You know, you can't beat, like I did, bringing along Space Launcher. No one had seen that before. So it's nice to people to see a new game. It's almost like back in the day, you know, they used to rotate the games in the arcade. They were never the same games every year. If a game wasn't selling well, wasn't getting enough coins, then out it goes and a new one would come in. You never knew what game was going to appear in the arcade from month to month, you know, and that was a cool thing. And that's what really they want to achieve with these events. And Craig, you did a fantastic job, and if we can help you out next year, I'll be more than welcome to, mate, because you put on a great show. So I just want to say thank you to Craig for letting me bring my machine along, Dave Otto for looking after my machine, and anybody else that helped out. It was such a cool event. So I really, really enjoyed that. So moving on now, guys, to my pickups that I got. Did some trade with Tooty. He's got his own YouTube channel, does all pickups. Did a little trade with him. Also, Chris off UK VAC, I did a trade with him. And also, as always, I go around to all the little stalls and I have a little rummage through. And because I was there for 2 days, I took my time and I went through all the Game Boy Advance games. And I found 2 really rare Game Boy Advance shoot-em-ups, which I've been looking for a long time. And I don't normally do a shoot-em-up video because I'm not that good at shoot-em-ups. But these are really, really cool. And so that's what I'm going to do after my pickups, is 2 gameplay videos back to back of these really cool shoot 'em ups. So just waiting to watch that, guys, at the end. So now let's have a look at what I picked up. Just going to sit down and have a look at all these games, man. I've got so many. Right, so I'm about to show you a whole box of games here that I did trades with Tooty and Chris, and a few games I got off the stall holder there at Revival. But you know what, I can't remember what games I got off who. They're just muddled up in a box here, so please forgive me guys. I'm just going to run through them, okay? But basically most of these I brought off Tooty and Chris, and they did me some great deals, okay? So I'm really chuffed. And they're just average games, there's nothing real special here. But again, as I say, a lot of these games I didn't have back in the day, never played them. I had a Sinclair Spectrum, so it's nice to pick up these games quite cheap and try them out for the first time for myself and just, you know, just see what they're like. I really enjoy that part of the hobby. So first up, guys, is Quantum Fighter. Again, I know nothing about this game, don't even know what sort of game it is, but it's got a cool name. I'm having it for £3, it's a deal. DuckTales, I've heard a lot about this game. It's a Capcom game, and I think it's supposed to be really, really good. I've never played it, so definitely worth a pick up for me. I've got High Speed Pinball. I do like a pinball game, a virtual pinball game. I like my pinball on my Versus system. Never played this, so quite interested to see how that pans out. WrestleMania Challenge. I do like a wrestling game, believe it or not. I never used to like wrestling on the TV, never watched it back in... Well, actually I did. I used to watch Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks. That's about as far as I go, really, with wrestling. But that's real old school stuff and probably quite embarrassing to watch nowadays. But nothing compared to these American guys. We took it one level further than our UK guys. Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks, do you remember them? Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, I've probably got this already. We've got Solstice, which is, I think it's a rare, is it a rare game? I know it's a sort of isometric platform, a bit like Night Law. I'm pretty sure it is. Or am I thinking of another game? I'm thinking of another game. I don't know what game this is, but it's got a cool cover there. I'm having it. We've got Prince Valiant. It's an Ocean game. Ocean used to make loads of games for Sinclair Spectrum, so I thought I'd take a gamble on that one. Digger. The Legend of the Lost City. I've seen this quite a lot. It's a cart I see quite a lot for sale. It's quite a common game, but again, I've never played any of these games pretty much, except for Duck Hunt, Mario Brothers, of course. The Battle of Olympus. Again, I see this quite a lot, but I've never played it. Shadow Warriors. It's probably a side-scrolling ninja type game. Again, never played it. Top Gun. You can get that for the Versus system, so be interesting to see what it plays like on the NES. See if it's worth getting on for my red tent. Marble Madness. Not a great fan. This was an arcade game, guys, with a trackball, and it's a fantastic looking cab and a really, really good game in the arcade. But I don't know how it would play on a D-pad for the NES, but still. The NES was really good for arcade conversion, so quite looking forward to playing that one. Road Fighter. Don't know what that's about, whether that's some sort of arcade conversion. What was the arcade game of that? Was it Road Fighter? Can't remember. Joe and Mac, Caveman Ninja. Never played it, I've heard a lot about it. That's by Elite Games. Super Mario 3, pretty sure I've got that already. Low G Man, I'm sure I've had this in the past. I've probably played this one actually. And it's probably a load of rubbish, but grabbed it for £3, it's not bad. Isolated Warrior, I think that is a shoot 'em up, I'm not sure. And again, I'm sure I've played that. Anyway, it's cool for £3, most of these for £3. Rygar, which was quite a good side-scrolling sort of medieval affair, if I remember rightly, is it? It's not like Golden Axe, is it? But you've got some sort of yo-yo sort of weapon. I don't know, I can't remember. I didn't play a lot of this back in the day. but still worth to have in a collection. We'll have to wait and see. The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. Not a big Simpsons fan. Again, it was a job lot by Acclaim. Should be quite good. We'll have to wait and see. Now, that's the loose NES games over and done with. Again, nothing really special there. And again, I can't really talk too much about them because I never played them. But I will go through them. If there's any really cool ones there, I'll do a gameplay for you. Right, this stuff here was off Tooty. I know, I can remember this because this is a lovely boxed Game Boy Color game. Wario Land 3. I love the Wario games, and as soon as Tooty showed me this, I thought, yeah, I'm having that. These got so much character. I really do enjoy the Wario Land. I don't know why Nintendo have kind of ditched this character. It's been a while since they've done a remake of Wario. Be good to see him back again, actually. And he's a fantastic amiibo as well. One of my favourite amiibos, actually. So Tooty, really chuffed with this, mate. Really chuffed. Also, off Tooty, I got Yoshi's Island. Be interested to see what this plays like on the Game Boy Advance. Excellent game on the Super Nintendo. I finished it actually last year. Really enjoyed it. Sort of really nice hand-drawn artwork by Nintendo. It's just got a different feel than all the other Mario games. Really enjoyed it. And of course, you've got Yoshi's Woolly World out at the moment. So yeah, maybe my daughter will like this. We've got, this is an interesting game, Sigma Star. Now I've heard a lot about this game. It's got an Editor's Choice Finalist Award on the front cover. I've got a feeling this is kind of like a side-scrolling RPG stroke shoot 'em up. I've heard a lot about this, and if it's really good, I'm definitely going to do a gameplay of this. It's got fantastic box art. Look at this, guys. I've heard really good things about this Game Boy Advance game. Really nice colourful graphics there. I'm sure there's some sort of arcadey, sort of side-scrolling shoot 'em up affair with this. So I'd be really interested to see how this plays. So really chuffed to get that. That was off Chris. Thanks for that, Chris. Pretty sure this is off Tooty. Another WarioWare Twisted game. I love the WarioWare games. Absolutely love them. Great fun. Silly little mini micro games within the games, if you know what I mean. Fantastic. Just great fun. Really do like this. And it's got the kind of gyro shaker with it that you plug into your Game Boy, so you can tell what you're doing with the game, but you have to shake it to do things. Never played this version, so I'm really looking forward to playing this. And it's mint. So thank you, Tooty. Really enjoy. I'm really looking forward to playing this. I really am. Another game from Tooty, Ghostbusters. Great fan of the film. Haven't played the Specky version. This is Sinclair Spectrum version. So be interested to see how this plays. Again, it's all there. Instructions, cassette. And what was the other one? Hall of Things, which I think's a kind of text adventure for Sinclair Spectrum, which I really do enjoy. And I love the artwork of all the early Sinclair Spectrum games. Reminds me a lot of the Dungeons & Dragons modules that I used to play. A lot of that artwork I really enjoyed. Fantastic 80s art. And I can't remember, this is off Tooty's mate and Cybersnake's mate. I can't remember your name, I'm afraid, sorry. But I did do a trade with him and I got these fantastic Club Nintendo cards. They are official Club Nintendo collection from 2012 premium Mario Trump cards. And I've already got a pack here. Where is it? That my good friend Fabrice gave me. He's one of the biggest card collectors of Nintendo in Europe. He gave me these, so I'm slowly building up my Nintendo card collection. Let's have a quick look at these, because these look really beautiful. And I don't think they actually made a card. They kind of make like an aluminium sort of card. But they do look absolutely gorgeous. If I can get the box open. Yeah. Just put that down here. Oh yeah, these are absolutely lovely, guys. And they're kind of like, yeah, they're like plastic. They're not aluminium, but they're see-through plastic. You can just about see through them. But there's some fantastic cards here, look. Absolutely beautiful. Of course, you know, Nintendo used to make cards. The company's 150 years old, and that's how they started out making playing cards. And I guess this is a nice little nod to their history. They're really nice to play with these, actually. So really, really pleased with them. Absolutely fantastic addition for any Nintendo collector. If you're a Nintendo collector, guys, you've got to start collecting pretty much everything by Nintendo, because they've made lots of things, lots of cool things, and these are nice and small to collect, don't take up too much room like the arcades. So a really nice addition to my collection. If you've got any nice Nintendo cards or anything like toys, I'd be really interested to hear about them, guys. Just put a little comment below or link to your YouTube channel. I'd be interested to see. So I really do like this stuff. So that was it with the trade. Now I'm about to show you a couple of games that I brought off the stall holders there. And these are the games that I'm going to do the gameplay of. The first one, where is it? I put it down already. I can't find it. Typical, isn't it? Right, one is actually in here, and it's Invader. Can you see that? But let's just show you the cart. First game here, right? This Invader is a really, really cool shoot 'em up, and I've been looking for it for a long time, and I haven't seen any sell for less than £50 on eBay. They go for a lot of money, because it is a really rare game. You hardly ever see a boxed version. I got this for £25 at the event, and I thought that was a bargain, because only last week I saw one sell for £50. And I've seen them go for a lot more, £80, £90 on eBay, so I'm really chuffed to get that. So we're going to have to do a gameplay of this, guys. It's called Invader. It's a really cool shoot 'em up for the Game Boy Advance. The other game, I'm trying to look for it, I'll put it down somewhere. Oh, here it is Phalanx, which basically is a military term for a formation. It's a military formation. Which kind of makes sense, really, because you're flying a kind of a spaceship that takes on smaller spaceships, and you can pick which sort of formation you want to start off with. You know the score. A lot of cave games do it, don't they? You pick a different spaceship. They all do different things. They all have different firing outputs. And I guess that's what Phalanx means. It's like a military formation. And that's what the game's called. And I got this for what was it? Yeah, £4. Now this is on the Super Nintendo, so it'd be interesting to see what the differences are. But I plugged this into my Game Boy player for my GameCube and played it on my GameCube arcade stick, and it's absolutely awesome. Really, really cool. I actually think it's better than the Super Nintendo version. Just the sound and everything's really, really cool. So check these two videos out, guys. I'm about to do now. So here we go, guys. This is Invader. It's a really hectic shoot 'em up, or bullet hell, whatever you want to call it, for Game Boy Advance. Really rare game. I'm going to be playing, I recommend you play as well, on the fighting stick for the GameCube or arcade stick. This is a Hori stick, which I've got on my lap, and it's pretty fast paced. So I've got this on easy, and I'll probably do a few continues just so you can see a bit of the later levels, because I'm not that great. And I've only just got this game, so it's going to take me a while to learn the patterns. So check this out. I won't talk through it. I'll just let you see for yourself what sort of game this is all about. So here we go.
Invader. Invader. Level 1.
Here we go.
Get ready. Level 2. Get ready. is Unbreaker.
That is one cool game, I think. Next I'm going to put on, this is for the Super Nintendo as well, this is Phalanx, okay? Well, I really enjoyed playing Invader and Phalanx. I thought out of the two, I thought Invader was a little bit stronger, even though it was a lot harder. I just thought there was much more variation in the gameplay, and I really liked the music and the soundtrack to it. I thought it was really pumping, really cool. Got really into it. The old adrenaline was going when I was playing that. Phalanx was cool as well. I really liked the parallax scrolling. Remind me of some really early Stern arcade games like Rescue. But again, it was really good, but I just thought it was a little bit, I don't know, a little bit mediocre. There wasn't that much special about it. The end of level bosses weren't that cool, but I really did feel quite intense, intimidated by the end of level bosses in Invader, and it kept me coming back for more, even though it was a lot harder. But both definitely worth getting. If you've got a Game Boy player, plug that into your GameCube and make sure you play it with an arcade stick, a Hori arcade stick, to get that arcade feel, and it's really worth playing. So 2 games, quite rare games for the Game Boy Advance. I couldn't recommend enough. Yeah, check them out. I'm going to have some more next week too. Some more shoot 'em ups for the Game Boy Advance. So that's it for this week, guys. Again, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys. Thank you.